Where do English speakers use these greetings? Some greetings work locally, but some greetings work anywhere. And it's important to know which greetings you could use locally or anywhere in order to make the right first impression when you go to an English-speaking country. Let's start with the United States of America. In the United States, formal greetings could be hello or good morning, good afternoon, good evening. These would work anywhere. But if you want to be more informal or more relational, you could instead say hi or hey. Even more informally, people sometimes say what's up or how you doing. Make sure you know someone very well before you use these. And in southern parts of the United States, you'll sometimes hear people saying howdy or hey Al. And you might even hear how's it going? Hey dude, hey girl. Hey dude is for a man, hey girl is for a woman, but these are very informal indeed, so don't use them unless you're in a very informal, friendly context and you've heard other people use them too. If you want to be really formal, you could add ma'am for a woman or sir for a man after good morning, good afternoon, good evening. But this is probably only in a situation where you need to be really respectful. Perhaps you're visiting someone very important or elderly. Now let's go slightly further north to Canada. The greetings in Canada are quite similar to the USA. For formal greetings, hello and even hi can be acceptable in a formal situation. Informally, how's it going and hey are used a lot here too. And if you're being really informal, again, influenced by the USA, you may also hear what's up or how you're doing in some situations. Again, as with the USA, perhaps it's better to wait until you hear other people using those phrases with you before you try using them yourself, just to make sure you've got the level of formality right. Now it's my area of the world, the United Kingdom and Ireland. If you're being formal here, hello will work again. You could also say morning or afternoon. There's no real requirement to say good morning or good afternoon. Just saying morning, afternoon is perfectly acceptable, and sometimes it can show that you're a little bit more confident by dropping the good and simply saying morning or afternoon. In the southeast, if you're in a very formal situation with important people, you could even say how do you do. But there are informal greetings you should be aware of too. Quite widely across the United Kingdom or Ireland, people might say, all right, good to see you, or hiya. And these are just greetings. If someone says, all right, they're not really interested in how you are. They're actually using it as a greeting to mean hello, a little bit more informally. In these parts of the country, you might even hear, all right, pal, or hey up. These are greetings in Scotland and parts of northern England. In Ireland, sometimes people say top of the morning to you. And in Wales, we have shwmae. If you hear that, people are simply greeting you in Welsh just to indicate that you are in Wales. And it's a way of showing that you appreciate their local customs. Another major English-speaking part of the world is Australasia, sometimes known as Oceania. And if you want to greet people respectfully or formally here, hello works as usual, good morning or just morning, afternoon. And generally, if you say hi, people won't be offended by this, even if you're in a formal context. Informally, there are some differences. In Australia, you'll often hear good day or hello mate. In New Zealand, New Zealanders have adopted some of the local ways of greeting, and they say kia ora. If you hear that, it means hello, but in a local way. And if you're in places such as Papua New Guinea, you might hear hello or geta, which is another local way of saying hello. There are some parts of Asia where English is a major language. Let's look at the greetings in Asia. So formally, again, hello will work. Hi is acceptable. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. All of these phrases will be respectful ways of greeting people in English-speaking parts of Asia. If you want to get a little bit more local, though, in India, you could say namaste. In Bangladesh, you could say namaskar. In Sri Lanka, you could say ayabuan. And if you are in Singapore, they have this expression, hi, have you eaten? Which is a way of saying hello, but because eating is such a big part of Singapore culture and inviting people to eat is such a big part of their culture, it's often something that's incorporated into a greeting too. Now let's move into Africa, where again, hello and hi are good ways of greeting people just about anywhere. But if you go into South Africa, you might also hear how's it, and also in some other southern parts of the continent of Africa. And if you're in countries such as Tanzania, they might even say jambo. And now let's look at the small English-speaking islands in the Caribbean. Again, good morning and good afternoon are good ways of respectfully greeting just about anyone. But locally, you may hear phrases like these. What happening? Good day. What go on? These are shortened versions of phrases that you may hear in other parts of the world, such as what's happening, what's going on. But they say them quickly without those S sounds. So if you're in the Caribbean and you hear these phrases, that's what they mean. They're simply greeting you. And if you want to take your English learning even further, visit my new website, englishwithrupert.com. It's got a range of free PDFs to help you grow your English knowledge and courses you can take, speaking, pronunciation, grammar, writing. It's all there to help you reach the most advanced level of English possible.